Hey, English learners. Welcome back to the English Podcast, your cozy place to learn simple English through real-life conversations, useful vocabulary, and gentle motivation.
I'm Rachel.
And I'm Kevin.
Kevin, can I ask you something?
Of course. I have a feeling this is going to make me question my life.
Maybe just a little? Here's my question. What do you think successful people do every day?
Easy. Wake up at 5 o'clock, drink green juice, run 10 kilometers, read 50 books, meditate for an hour, take cold showers.
You've been watching too many videos online.
Isn't that what successful people do?
Some might, but I don't think that's the secret.
Really?
I think successful people do something much simpler.
What's that?
They protect their ordinary days because extraordinary lives are built from ordinary routines.
Wow, I like that.
Most people are waiting for one big opportunity, one lucky break, one perfect moment, but successful people know something different.
Which is?
Today matters. Tomorrow matters. Every ordinary day matters.
I think that's something I need to remember.
Me too, because today's episode isn't about copying someone else's routine. It's about creating a routine that works for your life.
And don't worry, this is a B1 to B2 level episode. If you're an intermediate learner, it's perfect for you.
And if you're a strong A1 or A2 learner, don't worry. You don't need to understand every word. Just relax, listen, and enjoy the conversation.
Maybe you're getting ready for work, walking outside, making breakfast, or maybe you're listening while building your own routine.
Wherever you are, we're happy you're here.
So, let's discover how small daily habits can lead to lasting success.
Kevin, can I tell you a secret?
Always.
I don't wake up at 5 o'clock.
Really? I thought all successful people did that.
No. Sometimes I wake up at 7, sometimes a little later. The important thing isn't the time. It's how I begin the day.
Tell me more.
I try not to rush. I don't reach for my phone the second I open my eyes. Instead, I take a few deep breaths, open the curtains, drink some water, and give myself a quiet moment.
That sounds peaceful.
It is, because if I begin my morning with stress, I usually carry that feeling throughout the day.
I'm guilty of that. My alarm rings, I grab my phone, check messages, read emails, look at social media, and before I've even left my bed, my brain already feels tired.
I think many people can relate to that.
You know, I used to believe I needed the perfect morning routine.
And now?
Now, I think I just need a peaceful beginning.
Exactly. Success doesn't begin with perfection. It begins with intention.
I like that. A peaceful beginning, not a perfect beginning.
Can I ask you another question?
Go ahead.
What's the first thing you usually do after breakfast?
Honestly, I check my phone again.
I had a feeling you'd say that.
It's become a habit.
Imagine doing one important thing before looking at social media, reading a few pages, practicing English, writing your goals, going for a short walk.
Just one thing?
Just one, because one meaningful action can completely change the direction of your day.
That actually feels realistic.
Exactly. This episode isn't about doing everything. It's about doing what matters most.
You know, sometimes I think people confuse being busy with being productive.
I agree. A busy day doesn't always mean a meaningful day.
Sometimes I've been busy for hours, and at the end of the day, I wonder what I actually accomplished.
That's why it's important to begin with purpose, not pressure.
Purpose, not pressure. I'm writing that one down.
I thought you might. There's one more thing I believe successful people do every morning.
What's that?
They don't try to win the whole week. They simply focus on today.
One day, one routine, one small win.
Exactly. Because success isn't created in one extraordinary day. It's created through hundreds of ordinary ones.
I think that's the perfect place to continue. Rachel, there's something I've noticed.
What's that?
By lunchtime, I sometimes feel like I've been busy all morning, but when I stop and think about it, I haven't really finished anything.
I know exactly what you mean.
Emails, messages, notifications, social media, one distraction after another.
It's easy to mistake activity for progress.
Wow, that's true. Just because I'm doing something doesn't mean I'm doing something important.
Exactly. Successful people don't necessarily work more. They protect their focus.
What does that mean?
It means they decide what deserves their attention, instead of letting everything steal it.
So, focus isn't just about working harder, it's about working smarter.
Exactly.
You know, sometimes I make a huge to-do list, 20 things, maybe 30.
And how many do you finish?
3 if I'm lucky.
Maybe that's the problem.
Really?
Instead of asking, "What can I do today?" try asking, "What's the one thing I must do today?"
Only one?
Yes, if you finish that one thing, the day already feels meaningful. Everything else is a bonus.
I actually love that idea. One important task instead of 20 small distractions.
Can I tell you something else?
Of course.
People often believe successful people never rest, but that's not true.
Really?
Your brain needs breaks. Imagine driving a car without ever stopping for fuel. Eventually, it stops.
So, taking a break isn't wasting time.
No, sometimes taking a break helps you do your best work.
I remember studying English for 3 hours without stopping. By the end, I couldn't remember anything.
Exactly. Sometimes 25 focused minutes, followed by a short break, is much more effective.
So, work with your brain, not against it.
Beautifully said. Kevin, I've noticed another habit that changes everything.
What's that?
Finishing what I start.
That's a big one.
Sometimes I start reading a book, then I stop, start another one, watch half of a video, open another, begin learning something new before finishing what I already started.
I think our modern world encourages that. Everything competes for our attention.
Maybe success isn't about starting more things. Maybe it's about finishing the important ones.
Exactly. Focus creates momentum, and momentum creates confidence.
Momentum. I like that word.
We'll talk about it during Word Walk.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Kevin, how do you usually end your day? Honestly, I finish work, look at my phone, watch videos, then suddenly it's midnight.
That happens to a lot of people.
And then I wonder where the evening went.
Exactly. Successful routines aren't just about mornings. They're about how you finish your day too.
So, what do you do?
Before I go to bed, I ask myself 3 simple questions.
Only 3?
Only 3. What went well today? What did I learn today? What's one thing I want to do tomorrow?
That's surprisingly simple.
It is, and it helps me focus on progress instead of perfection.
I think we forget to celebrate small wins.
We do. Maybe you practiced English for 15 minutes. Maybe you drank more water today. Maybe you went for a walk. Maybe you finished one important task. Those things matter.
Because small wins become big results.
Exactly.
You know, I used to believe successful people were simply more talented.
And now?
Now, I think they simply repeat good habits for a long time.
I couldn't agree more. Talent might help you start, but consistency helps you finish.
So, success isn't really about having the perfect routine.
No, it's about having a routine you can actually keep.
A routine that fits your life, not somebody else's.
Exactly. That's the secret. Your routine should support your goals, not exhaust you.
You know, I think I've learned something today.
What's that?
Success isn't created on special days. It's created on ordinary Tuesdays, ordinary Wednesdays, ordinary Thursdays, the days nobody talks about.
Kevin, that might be the best thing you've said today.
I'll take that as a compliment.
You should.
And before we finish, I think it's time for my favorite part.
I knew you were going to say that.
Let's explore some useful vocabulary.
All right, my friend. Before we go, let's explore some useful vocabulary.
My favorite part.
I know! You say that every episode.
Because it's true. This is where our English gets stronger.
Exactly. Today's words are B2, C1 level. They're useful, natural, and you'll hear native speakers use them often. Ready?
Absolutely. Let's begin.
Our first word is intentional.
Ooh, I really like the sound of that word. What does it mean?
If something is intentional, it means you do it on purpose, not by accident. You make a conscious choice.
So instead of checking my phone first thing in the morning, I intentionally spend 10 minutes reading.
Perfect. Here's another example. She lives an intentional life by choosing how she spends her time.
I like that. Success doesn't happen by accident, it's intentional.
Our next word is prioritize.
Ah, I've heard this word at work.
Exactly. To prioritize means to decide what's most important.
So, instead of trying to do 20 things, I prioritize the one task that matters most.
Exactly. Here's an example. I need to prioritize my health before taking on more work.
I think that's something many people need to hear.
Our third word is momentum.
Yes, I've been waiting for this one. It sounds so positive.
It is. Momentum is the feeling of moving forward with increasing energy. Once you start, it becomes easier to keep going.
Like riding a bicycle. The hardest part is starting.
Exactly. Here's an example. After studying every day for 2 weeks, she built real momentum.
I love that. Small habits create momentum.
Our fourth word is sustainable.
That's a useful word.
Very useful. Sustainable means something you can continue for a long time, not just for 1 week.
So, studying English for 15 minutes every day is more sustainable than studying for 6 hours once a month.
Exactly. Here's another example. Find a routine that's sustainable for your lifestyle.
I think that's the biggest lesson from today's episode. Don't build the perfect routine. Build the routine you'll actually follow.
And our final word today, deliberate.
Ooh, that's a beautiful word.
It really is. Deliberate means careful, thoughtful, and done with purpose. Not rushed, not random.
So I can make a deliberate decision to spend less time on social media and more time learning English.
Exactly. Here's an example. His improvement came from deliberate practice, not luck.
I love that. Deliberate practice. That sounds much more powerful than simply hoping to improve.
Let's do a quick review.
Intentional. Doing something on purpose.
Prioritize. Choosing what matters most.
Momentum. the energy that helps you keep moving forward.
Sustainable, something you can continue for a long time.
And finally, deliberate, thoughtful, careful, and purposeful.
Wonderful. Those 5 words will make your English sound more natural and more advanced.
I think momentum is my favorite word today.
Really? I thought you'd choose intentional.
Well, I have lots of favorite words.
Before we finish, remember this. Success isn't created by one perfect day.
It's created by hundreds of ordinary days, days when nobody is watching, days when you choose to keep going.
Don't worry about having the perfect routine. Create one that fits your life, one that brings you peace, purpose, and progress.
Start small, stay consistent, protect your focus, celebrate small wins, and trust that today's habits are quietly building tomorrow's success.
Because every meaningful life is built one ordinary day at a time.
I'm Kevin,
And I'm Rachel.
and you've been listening to the English Goal Podcast.
Thank you for spending part of your day with us.
Keep learning, keep growing, and remember, small routines repeated every day can lead to extraordinary results.